360 Jeezy, he knows how to get waves. Everybody else, just how. But it's okay, because I'm going to do it the 360 Jeezy way.
360 Jeezy.
He knows how to get waves. Everybody else, just how.
360, 360, 360, 360, 360, 360 Jeezy.
The best product for 360 waves is definitely the Seasick Pomade. 360 style pomade, wave and scalp butter by Cold Label, and the Wolf and Pomade. Roller coaster waves for Sean. Sweet Jamila. And you know, there's this new product that I just found, man. It's called S7. I'm going to do a review on this. You know what I'm saying? Next week, it's going to be coming soon. This right here is the truth. It's called S7. Get ready. When applying your products, you always want to use like a dime size amount. You don't ever want to use too much like this S7. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take this much right here. I would take that much right here. You don't need nothing else. Always base it on how much hair you have on your hair though. If you're woofing, you might need a little bit more grease. If you're not woofing, you don't even need this. You need less than this. This is how you apply all products. Every product that you get, this is how you apply it. You take the dime size amount, put it in your hands, rub it in, and just put it in your hair. Just put it in. Put it in the direction. Put it in the direction that you brush your hair. That's it. There's no special technique on how you apply products. Best type of durag to get is so many waves. It's silky. It's gonna lay your hair down. It's just a good durag. This is how you put it on. The reason why I tie it flat is because I don't want that line. I want to avoid that line that'll have my forehead with that permanent line. So I lay it flat. That's why this is the best durag to get. Some people say 30 minutes. What I do is I don't wear my durag throughout the whole day. I go to sleep with my durag. I wear it overnight. Like I apply my products at night, I put on my durag and I go to sleep. Don't ever sleep without your durag. That is a wave rule. That like if you break that rule, you're not really helping your waves. You're actually losing progress because as you toss and turn throughout the night, your hair is messing up and it's not really training it to lay down. So make sure you wear your durag. Don't ever fall asleep without your durag. I ain't since I've been waving, I ain't never fell asleep without my durag. Ever. I brush literally almost all day. Like seriously, I want to say I brush more than I don't brush. But not everybody has the privilege to do that, so I would say get a good night session in for at least an hour to get good 360 waves. If you're not gonna brush throughout the day, at least give a good hour or 30 minutes something, 30 minutes to an hour of brush session. That'll get you at least good 360 waves. You should apply product when your hair is dry, obviously, but I would say every other day, add a little product in. Don't add product in every single day. I say I add probably a light product every other day. I don't wash my hair every day. Like when I get a cut, I don't wash my hair. When I cut my hair, I don't wash my hair right away. I wait for like 2 weeks for my hair to grow in. That way I don't lose progress. You know, if I'm woofing, then I might, I wash every week. But I don't know. It's just something I don't wash all the time. Like I don't know. I don't have to. Coming from experience, every time I get a low cut and then I wash my hair, I'm basically washing my progress out. Like I'm washing away. I don't know. I have like, I guess, medium texture. So when I cut it low, like a 1.5, and I wash it, I don't know. It's like a scalp to me. But if I cut it at a number 2, I could wash it because my hair is at a length where it curls. If you're washing your hair at a length where it doesn't curl, most likely you're gonna lose progress. So make sure you try to, if you get a low cut, don't wash your hair right away. Don't like wait 2 weeks or something and then wash your hair. When you're starting out getting waves and you feel like, oh man, I'm brushing, like, man, I need to see progress. You're not gonna see no progress until you get to that wavelength. That's like a number 3 or a number 4. Like your hair has to be long in order to see some progress when you're brushing. You cannot brush one day, all day, and expect to see progress the next day. It's not gonna happen. You gotta stay at it. You gotta stay persistent. You gotta stay, you gotta stay with it. You can't just give up the next day and then start back up. Nah, you gotta stay with it. It's just like working out. You gotta stay with it. You ain't gonna see progress when you're working out. You ain't gonna see progress the first day. You might feel it. You gonna feel your head sore, but you ain't gonna really see the progress unless you stay with it. Waves on the top and not on the sides. This is what you're doing. You need to switch and start brushing your sides. The reason why you're not getting waves on the sides is because you're giving your top too much attention. You're over here brushing your top, and like first thing you do, you pick up your brush, you brush your top. No, stop that. If you got waves on your top, leave your top alone. Don't even focus on your top. Start picking your brush up and brush on the sides. If you normally pick up your brush and go for 30 minutes at the top, you need to stop it. You need to go for 30 minutes on your sides, or your back, or your right side. Just show your other side some love. I don't think you really could get wider waves. Like, whatever your hair texture is, that's what God has blessed you with. Like, that's your hair texture. That's gonna be your hair texture for life. It ain't no changing your texture unless you use a kit. But there is a way to give it an illusion that your waves is a little more distorted and look a little wider, and that's my flawless connection method. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. By me going against the way I brush, it adds like an illusion that my waves are a little bit more wider than before. And as you can see, my connections kind of start looking different. That's, to me, how you get wider waves. The best methods to use, I would say the top best method to use is the hot towel method. That method right there, it really, I don't know what it does, but it really just, it applies moisture to your hair, which makes your hair curl, and I don't know, it's a real good method. I like using that method when I'm starting to get waves. But you know what I'm saying? You know I'm gonna say my flawless connection method, my compression method. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of methods on my YouTube. You know, as y'all know, y'all watch, y'all see. You know, use my methods, it works. It's the reason why I'm getting so much progress. It's the reason why I'm spinning on them right now. 360 waves, you want to start off with a number 2. Reason being is because it gives you more time to work for your wavelength. It gives you that, you don't want to cut it down to a 1.5 because it takes longer to get you your wavelength. You start off with a number 2 and your wavelength is at a number 3, it's that much more closer that you get to seeing a wave once you keep consistently brushing. I don't think you should scalp if your waves are messed up. I think you should just brush correctly. Like where my sides, my right side was messed up because I was going 540. I ended up switching it to go 360, and you know what I'm saying? It's really coming out good. I didn't have to scalp. What I did was I did cut it low, and then I started brushing right. I started brushing correctly, and I started really just going in with my flawless connection method. Then, you know what I'm saying? It just started lining up. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of spots that I need to correct, but for the most part, it looks way better than what it did. You gotta start singing. 360 Jeezy. It's 360 Jeezy. Nah, you don't gotta sing to get waves like me. What you do gotta do is watch all my videos, look at my YouTube channel, pay attention, and keep brushing. It's your boy 360 Jeezy, and I'm out of here. Chill!
360 Jeezy, he knows what he's doing. 360 Jeezy, he knows how to get waves. Everybody else was just 360 Jeezy, he knows. 360 Jeezy, he knows how to get waves. Everybody else was just